Good evening to you all. You're listening to Della Murray Show. We hope you're having a fabulous week. So as you can see, I'm on my own again today. So unfortunately, this week I'm live from my bedroom. I was supposed to go to Ireland, and unfortunately, Mr. Ferry. So Mum's in Ireland at the moment. I'm not. And so on tonight's show, we have an interview with the very talented Red Stains and Manchester Mosaic legend, the one and only Mark Kennedy. So with having the Red Stains on today, I thought I'd dedicate all tonight's music to all the females around Manchester just making incredible music. So next tune we're going to have is by the beautiful singer-songwriter Caliphine Rose. I met her a long time ago in Didsbury. She is an absolutely fabulous singer, and this is a beautiful tune. This is from her album Awaken. So yes, the next interview I have is with the incredible Mark Kennedy. So with our interview, we decided not to edit it because we just found it so funny. So we hope you enjoy this. I'm here with Mark Kennedy.
Hello.
How are you?
Very well, thank you.
Good man. So Mark, you're one of the most legendary artists in Manchester.
Correct.
And how did you start off?
How did I start off? I went to live in Spain from Manchester, and I saw someone making mosaic art, and I decided to do it myself in very early 90s, maybe, something like that.
No way.
Yeah. I only lived there for 6 months, and then I saw someone making mosaic art. I came back to Manchester. I got involved in Buddhism, and then I got involved in iconography and how to make it, and I made Mancunian artists out of tiles, and then started putting them on Affleck's Palace.
Where did your style develop from? You've got a very unique style.
I think it came from just keep repeating the same idea, and then eventually forming into that idea, and then it became a trademark kind of style, really.
Yeah, it is trademark.
Yeah,
like
trademark.
You knew a Mark Kennedy piece when you see it.
Yeah. Well, there's plenty of people do it now.
Yeah, they are now, but they're copying you.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like you're the OG. Do you know what I mean? Like everything.
There's no doubt about that. Yeah, it's fine.
So, tell me about your music influences. Just like this must have all influenced everything you did when you started off.
My musical influences. Well, I mean, I've always been influenced by Manchester's music, and the Fall was a big influence on me. The Buzzcocks, Joy Division.
Yeah.
And a lot of, when I was a kid, I used to listen to Irish music and folk music and blues music as well.
Furies.
Yeah, I love the Furies. Yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
And
Go on.
so I'm gonna edit this out, but I'm gonna edit like the little time bits.
You got COVID because you're very close. You're very close. Don't be going COVID on me. Go on, sorry.
But what was your first big piece?
First big piece.
First piece.
First piece was a line drawing of the Dalai Lama.
Nice. Was it?
I started off doing line drawings because they were easier. I did the Dalai Lama, Chairman Mao, Jack Kerouac, and maybe Lowry or something like that.
So you started drawing before you started doing tiles and stuff?
Well, everything comes from drawing.
Yeah, obviously.
That's the starting point of a building, a chair,
You've even done like Doc Martin.
Yeah, I've worked for Doc Martin.
Sick.
I've worked for a lot of streetwear, a lot of, most of my work comes from businesses. I don't really work with art groups, and I don't work with, I get money through business, I don't get money through, like these people who go for grants and all that.
Yeah.
I prefer to work with business people. I think it's very Mancunian to work with business people.
Yeah. I have no idea, but probably. I am Mancunian. Yeah, maybe like that. But so tell me about how you started working in the city.
Well, if you go on the city website, on the Facebook, there's a video all about that.
Yeah.
And obviously the new kit is based on my work.
That's sick.
Yeah,
That's a very proud moment for you.
Very proud indeed. So I started off working for the city when I started off painting badges, and then got the ground selling them. And then I ended up taking the mosaics down from Main Road and remaking them for the Etihad.
Wow.
And then I got various commissions all around the ground in the City Football Academy.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
And we're in Ancoats at the moment, and we were in a bar before, and your work was there. Everywhere we go to, like, there's always your work, if that makes any sense.
But I'm not finished yet. You know what I mean?
I know,
There's more
you're
to
taking
do.
it over.
Yeah, there's more to do. I won't work in Ancoats now. I've kind of done the normal quarter. Normal quarter, there's not much else we can do there, really, because it's kind of finished, and it's success is a funny thing because it turns to shit, really.
Yeah. You had a beautiful relationship with Marky Smith.
Yeah, he was a good friend, yeah.
And you've done a gorgeous, it's on a side street.
Yeah, I did the first one with Mark about 10 years ago with Mark as well, which was quite funny. Seeing Marky Smith break tiles was interesting.
Did he actually try?
For about 2 minutes, yeah. Then we went for a pint.
Yeah. And so, I just knew you, like, it's weird. It's
just like, no, I'm not like asking crazy questions with my friends, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, so it's a funny one, I didn't know what to ask.
I think that's about it, really.
Your first mosaic, what was that?
We've done that one.
No, you haven't. You told me when you first started doing line drawings.
Yeah, but and then I did the Dalai Lama and Chairman Mao, and they were my first mosaics. First one I ever sold was, I think, was Quentin Crisp.
Was it?
That was like a gay icon, a gay. Used to live in New York, from London, and there was a film about him called The Naked Civil Servant, a great film, John Hurt. So,
Thanks.
yeah.
And what was the first, like, do you remember the first time you walked somewhere and thought, that's my piece, and you were so proud of it? Have you ever had that moment where you just walked somewhere and you saw your piece and you were just like...
Yeah, I mean, doing Athletes Palace, I suppose that was the backdrop of my life for a long time. I mean, I spent nearly 30 years on that.
Yeah. On the 7th day God built Manchester.
On the 6th day God created Manchester.
On the 6th day God created Manchester. The Mancurish flag.
Mancurish flag, yeah.
Tell us about that one.
Well, that was designed for you and your mother and your dad and Pierce, and so you could create an identity for Irish Mancunians out of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it has become an identity.
Well, it has. It needs pushing. It needs a lot of work. You know what I mean?
I'm pushing as much as I can.
Well, you're not. But you should do.
I will do.
Yeah.
Because I'm really proud of it.
Yeah, good.
What's your finish
we'll just talk about Ancoats.
Yeah.
So Ancoats has now become somewhere where it really needs an identity creating, even though it's got a strong past identity. It's got the identity of industry, and obviously it was the hub of the Industrial Revolution. But now it has a new identity, which is to do with regeneration and possibly sport, I would say, due to the club. It's Manchester City Football Club. I haven't just worked for Manchester City Football Club, I've done a lot of work for Manchester United Football Club too. Yeah, I've worked for
my dad would be very happy to hear that.
Well, I've worked for Sir Alex Ferguson. Had a few meals with him and Harold Riley.
Yeah.
So, you know, I've worked for both clubs, and I'm proud to have worked for both clubs, really. I think they're both great football clubs, great institutions. Obviously, mine's City. City till I die, but yeah. So yeah, that's the way forward.
Changing Ancoats.
Yeah, to give Ancoats
a little bit of a...
I've got plenty of ideas, and people seem to be buying into it, and I think Ancoats is the new Northern Quarter.
You're going to make it happen. You're the man who's going to give it like its own style.
Well, it's easier to get money here now than it was in the Northern Quarter 30 years ago, because it was derelict, the Northern Quarter.
You gave the Northern Quarter its own soul.
Definitely helped.
You've created like everybody who walks past any piece there, and they're going to be like, oh yeah, like...
Yeah, well, it wasn't just me. There was about 5 or 6 people working on the identity. It started really with Elaine Walsh and Athletes Palace,
Yeah.
And then other artists, Liam Wendy and...
You did a great piece for the castle, like...
Yeah, when Kath died, we took her ashes and put it into a mosaic piece.
Beautiful.
I also did the same for Bernard Manning.
Yeah.
On the front of the Embassy Club, there's a large Bernard Manning piece which has his ashes in it too. So, yeah.
Nice.
The death mosaic.
On that, we're going to say about making Ancoats happen.
Yeah, well, that's the plan. Yeah.
And so, Mark, if people want to find you for commercial work, if they want to find you for business, do you have a website, Facebook?
If someone wants to find me, they'll find me.
Okay.
Yeah. Just walk around, you'll see me.
They'll find me. Thank you, Mark, so much.
Ciao, ciao.
So next we've got a track by Pins. They're an incredible Manchester band, and this is their track Hot Slick from the latest album. Hope you enjoy it.
fun for anyone. Get away, get away, get away. I've gotta get away. Get away, get away, get away. I've gotta get away. Get away, get away, get away. I've gotta get away. Get away, get away, get away. I've gotta get away. What is up? 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 Have you had enough? What is up? Are you losing your shh? What is up? 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 Have you had enough? What is up? Are you losing your
Red Stains, how are you?
Oh, right.
Hey, all right.
Where are you all at the moment? Ella's in London.
We're all at home.
Steve?
Yeah, I'm in Manchester.
I'm in Manchester.
Oh, and so just give us a little background then on how you all met.
How do we start this one then? I think
so. It was me and
Me
you,
and-
wasn't it? Yeah.
yeah, we'd known each other on like Instagram for a bit, and then we both happened to move to Manchester at the same time, me and Natalie.
Yeah.
And then we met Ben and Ella in different pubs.
And did you meet?
Typical.
Did you meet Ben and Ella then in Manchester as well, or was it somewhere else?
In Manchester, yeah.
Okay, cool. And then how did you all decide to move down then completely, or? Because Ella,
For
you were
me-
in London before, right?
Yeah, so for me it was for university.
Okay, no way. And what were you studying?
Physics.
Amazing. That's so good. And so you've been described as a feminist punk rock band. So what inspires your lyrics and your writing and your music and the sound and everything and style?
We do have a. I'll go back with reference quite a lot before we like look.
Wait, what? Sorry, I missed that technical things. I
No,
swear it's
sorry.
I swear it's my phone. No.
No, I felt like something was going weird there as well. I was saying we have a few classic post-punk bands that we like reference quite frequently with our sound, and The Fall and The Slits and Public Image Limited.
Yeah.
I think we also bring out elements of like different genres as well, and we're sort of like a patchwork quilt of inspiration. We're like a jingle jangled mess of beauty, if that makes sense. Like, you know, we all have different branches of inspiration,
Yeah.
and they come together as one molten mess of a cocktail of music.
It's a good way to describe it, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always say we have like a collage of influences, so we like cut little bits out of different genres that we like and stick it all together to make our tunes.
Mm.
Amazing. And when did you all start playing music?
Sorry, what? Sorry, my phone is really bad on the sound. I'm trying to fix it now.
No, you're fine, don't worry. When did you all start playing music? Have you been playing music?
For me, it wasn't really. Sorry, it's a bit laggy. I'll let Stellan go first.
Oh, I started playing bass when I was about 16. Like, I just picked up a bass and decided to teach myself how to play, and then I just kind of kept going for 4 years.
Nice.
Yeah.
And Ben, you were in a band before, I believe.
Yeah, I've been in a few.
Mm. Cool. And how about you, Natalie?
I think, like, well, it was just something that I've always kind of done. I mean, when I was like a small nipper, my mum I wouldn't be able to like stop singing in the supermarket and stuff. And I'd sometimes come out with, I remember she always tells me a story about how I came out with a rendition of like Tom Jones' Sex Bomb in the Middle of Iceland. Shut up, Natalie. So, you know, that's my history.
That's so funny. And Ella, have you been?
I started playing classical instruments when I was young.
Yeah.
So I played violin, and then I played the flute until I
I
had like 18, and then I kind of just took up the keyboards when we started the band.
Yeah, that's amazing. You have the same kind of history as me in music, like violin and flute. Because that's how I started as well. Okay, so tell us about the new track, Mannequin.
Well, oh my god, it's so hot. I'm like,
I know, it's hot. Too hot. I can't deal with it.
We wrote it in the pub.
Yeah, basically it's like, you know, it challenges the whole, my head's up my arse today. I'm so sorry. Like, it's got a theme about like objectification and stuff, and it's kind of like, you know, a response to that and a sarcastic tone. We came up with it like halfway in the pub when we were really drunk, and that's how most of our stories start. But yeah.
I think Nat had already had the lyrics, a lot of the lyrics written down in like a little notebook, and we just sat around and like looking through them. Then I came up with a line, and we just kind of pieced it together from there. But yeah, it's about, you know, objectification. It's about sort of how women are kind of turned into objects, how we're treated, and it's just that sarcastic response, like Nat said, to that.
Yeah, I think something we were speaking about, the fact when you're on stage, like sometimes men, because you're on a stage, think it's okay for them to come over and try and like, it's horrible.
Yeah, it's like almost like you become the property of the crowd. Like, you're kind of dehumanized and depersonalized, and it's like you're an entertainer, so you need to be there for these people, which is not the case at all. And I think that was the point with Mannequin that I was trying to get at. Like, you know, we're not your dummies, we're not your toys. You can't treat people like this.
Yeah.
You know, and it's one of these things that needs to be highly like addressed, because it's not right, you know.
Mm-hmm. And the track has had great reception so far. You've been played on BBC Six twice.
Yeah.
Which is amazing.
Exciting.
I know. And then I know
who would have thought it?
Huh?
Who would have thought it? Like,
great track,
you know what I mean?
It's so energetic and it gets people going. And the lyrics behind it are so meaningful, and so many people will be able to reflect on those and understand exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And one of my favourite tracks, I know it's not the one we're speaking about now, but Jump the Mat. I think it's so funny. I love it.
That one's always a really fun one to play live, definitely. That's kind of, you know, it's a good dancey, catchy, fun one to do.
Yeah.
It's got a place in my heart.
Yeah. And I know you were supposed to play at Tim Peak stage this year, the Kendall.
Still
We
not
were.
over that.
I know.
Still not over that.
I know. Next year though.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed for next year.
Headlining.
Yeah, exactly. And also, you'll have to look at Glastonbury as well.
Yeah, we'll be headlining that as well, I'm sure.
Headlining the Pyramid stage. Is it the Pyramid stage on a Saturday night?
I know. UB6 didn't realise who they were playing.
We'll be headlining Coachella as well, if that's still, that, whatever that is.
I know. I think I might jump in a boot for that one. I wouldn't mind going to Coachella.
Well, we've got plans to do some recording and pretty soon, so that's exciting. Getting back in the studio, you know, we've missed being in the studio and stuff like that. So hopefully, just keep your eyes peeled.
It'll be a lot of fun.
Some kind of normality.
Yeah, completely. And then, how can people find you on social media? Do you have a website?
Yep, at the Red Stains Bandcamp. We've got Instagram, Twitter. We're all clued up on this, and a Facebook page. We've also got, we've got Spotify as well, and Amazon, and all that, Apple Music, all that malarkey. So we're not that hard to find. Although there is a new account that's popped up called a similar name to us, and it posts slightly disturbing erotic poetry. So don't get the two mixed up. But yeah.
And one thing I love about you is like, I've been to like bars and stuff. I think is it Fuel? You like graffiti, your name's everywhere. I think it's fun.
One of many places there.
I think we've occupied every pub in Manchester.
With a red, oh God, red Sharpie and red lipstick.
I see a new one in work every week. Brilliant.
That's kind of advertisement though, do you know what I mean? You're getting names on everywhere.
It's good fun, you know. I think people have said to us to stop, but I think they kind of love it, really.
Yeah, I think a lot of bands are catching on as well, and are doing it too. So we've started some kind of guerrilla graffiti movement in a way.
Yeah.
Not to be up my own head or up my own ass or whatever, but we did it first.
I know, you're the initiator. I think it's class.
Yeah, but it's cool.
Mm-hmm. So guys, it's been a pleasure speaking to you all.
Oh, you too.
You too. It's been great.
Too.
Have a fabulous day.
Enjoy
Good luck in your exams. Ben, I said good luck in the rest of your exams. Ben, Natalie, sailing. See you soon.
See you soon.
See you in a bit.
So this is the Red Stains and their Trap Mannequin. Hope you all enjoy this.
Like the last kid on the bench at the school disco. You walked away, walk away, way. And the plastic princess will lie in bed to waste another day. This plastic princess lying in the bath, washing away all the guilt and shame. Wash away, way. In a different world, it seems so clear and perpendicular, lurking in the corners and hiding behind doors instead of dreaming in a window. 'Cause I'm a mannequin, just a body. I'm a mannequin, just a body. I'm a mannequin, just a body, just a body, just a body. Blowjob lips and a poison tongue. You can't objectify me for desire and thought. just a body. I'm a mannequin, just a body, just a body, just a body, just a body. Please don't go. Please choose me. I'm your plastic princess, and you can use me and confuse me. You can beg me, but you will never break me. I'm a mannequin, just a body. Mannequin, just a body. I'm a mannequin, I'm a mannequin, just a body. Just a body, just a body, just a body, just a body.
Again, the hour's flown. That's all we have time for tonight, guys. So we're going to finish off with the brilliant IMDb and her track Shade. I love this so much. She's amazing. On Thursday, we have interviews with the incredible Jim Adama, Ryan Dyson, plus so much more. So we'll see you then. Thank you.
Yeah. I'm Daddy Babe. Yeah. Bad bitch, no underwear. 2020 gon' pull up an egg. Yeah. Bitch, I'm the wave, you can go home. Uber everywhere. Yeah. Take my bitch everywhere. We be getting money everywhere. Yeah. They don't even know. They be throwing shade everywhere. My heart is good, yeah, it's pure. Yeah. You know that I need your love. Yeah. Energies follow me, but I don't see that soul. Yeah. Have a little faith in me, yeah, it's all I need, yeah. Baby, you're all I need, yeah. You're my G. Bad bitch, no underwear. 2020 gon' pull up an egg, yeah. Bitch, I'm the wave, you can go home. Uber everywhere, yeah. Take my bitch everywhere. We be getting money everywhere, yeah. They don't even know. They be throwing shade everywhere. Baby, give me space, yeah. Give me time. I don't even scratch, cause I know you mine. All these haters out tryna take a smile. All these haters out tryna take a smile. I heard about this bitch called Ruby. She be making moves to man that knew me. Ooh, I think I like her. I might have to wife her. Bad bitch, no underwear. 2020 gon' pull up an egg, yeah. Bitch, I'm the wave, you can go home. Uber everywhere, yeah. Take my bitch everywhere. We be getting money everywhere, yeah. They don't even know. They be throwing shade everywhere. Even level with a boss. Don't play around with my soul. You can't compete with my soul, no. You can't even level with a boss. Bad bitch, no underwear. 2020 gon' pull up an egg, yeah. Bitch, I'm the wave, you can go home. Uber everywhere, yeah. Take my bitch everywhere. We be getting money everywhere, yeah. They don't even know. They be throwing shade everywhere. Bad bitch, no underwear. 2020 gon' pull up an egg, yeah. Bitch, I'm the wave, you can go home. Uber everywhere, yeah. Take my bitch everywhere. We be getting money everywhere, yeah. They don't even know. They be throwing shade everywhere.